It's 10 past 2? 3. 10 past 3 in the morning. Sunday, May 4th.
13th.
May 13th. It could be time. It's a lot of contractions. Our issue is the hospital's an hour away, and we have to drop the kids off at the babysitter, and we need to wake up. How are you feeling?
I'm in good spirits.
That's my girl. She is at 1 centimetre dilated, which isn't enough to be admitted to hospital, so I'm going to get some breakfast, walk around, chill out, see how things go. I think I speak on behalf of all men when I say, so glad I'm not a woman. I can't remember if I said it before, but we're going into a hotel now. Get some rest, because I don't know about you, but I'm knackered. It's a lovely little hotel room. Look at this. Didn't even know. It's a good place to labour. She's happy, I'm happy, we're all happy. We came back to the hospital because the contractions came to 2 minutes, and it looks like it's happening. And look at this. I'm sorry about this dark, but can you see that? She's got a labour tub, which is amazing. We were praying for that tub, and so far she's labouring like a champ. I'm so proud of her. I'm nervous. So this vlog started 24 hours ago, nearly. We're still here, still in labour. She's a trooper.
Okay.
Getting pretty good at this machine now. They gave me a chair. Pretty nice of them. I've pretty much been surviving on trail mix. Progress is slow, but it's progress, so we're happy about that. It's tough. She is one tough cookie, I'll tell you that. You're a champ, honey.
I feel like one.
Still a long way to go, but hopefully we're over the worst of it. She's a pro. By the way, this tub is awesome. Okay, so 29 hours of serious pain in labour. Erica went and she got an epidural, and I don't blame her at all. So she's sleeping right now. I'm just going to go out and get coffee and get some fresh air and stuff, and try to refresh myself a bit. Oh, the sun feels good. May the 14th. 9 centimeters dilated after an epidural. The waters are broke, so any second now. Let's get this baby out of you, honey.
I agree.
Okay, so it is 11 o'clock, May 16th. Where do I begin? Things kind of took a turn for the worst suddenly. It happened very quickly. But before I go into that, I want to introduce you to somebody. This is Evie Darcy. Evie Leona Darcy. She was born at 9:47 p.m. May 14th. And she's an angel. Okay, let me explain what happened. Erica was at 9 centimeters dilated, almost ready to push. All of a sudden, Evie's heart rate was starting to get a little erratic. The doctor was very concerned about the patterns of the heart rate that was happening during the contractions. For the record, we were trying to do a VBAC delivery, which is vaginal birth after cesarean. That was our plan, and we were almost there. We were 9 centimeters dilated. She began pushing at 10, but then all of a sudden, things changed. The doctor decided to take Erica back for a cesarean. We were disappointed, but it was for the, best thing for the baby. So I was waiting in the waiting room for them to come and get me, so I could go back there with them, so I could be there for the birth, of course. After about 10 minutes of waiting, our doctor came to get me and told me that there'd been a further complication, and she had to be put under general anaesthetic, which knocked her out, which is the last thing the doctors want to do during a cesarean. Not only that, I wasn't allowed to go into the room and see my baby be delivered because of that. So I had to wait. I was waiting for an hour or so before they came and got me and told me that the baby was here, she's fine, healthy. It was a very long hour. It was the longest hour of my life. It was ridiculous. After about an hour, they told me I could go and see the baby, but I couldn't see Erica for another 2 hours because she was recovering. So the baby was fine. I went and saw her. I got her back to this room, and we waited for Erica. When Erica got back, that's when she told me what actually happened. You can explain it better than I can. You're better with words than me. So.
They were trying to amp up my epidural, and they were waiting for it to make me numb. In the meantime, the docs were feeling my stomach. They felt something that concerned them. At first, they thought that my uterus might be rupturing, which I guess is an emergency situation. I couldn't open it because whatever it was directly under the surface of my skin, and by cutting my skin, they could cut whatever that was. The real panic set in when they guessed it could be my uterus rupturing. So, since they couldn't cut, but my uterus rupturing would be, I guess, life-threatening, they basically used their hands before I was even numb and tore open my old scar. So I felt everything. I was completely conscious, and I was panicked because I didn't know why they were panicking, and obviously it hurt. And next thing I know, they completely put me under.
And I had no idea what was going on. It went from everything was fine to everything is desperately not fine within
2 minutes.
Yeah, it felt like 2 minutes. When I went and saw Evie for the first time, she was having respiratory problems. Not problems, she just needed help getting started breathing on her own. So I went and got her out of the NICU so she could be here in the room ready for when Erica came back. Because I could only imagine how she was feeling. Being stuck down in a recovery room for 2 hours on her own with no familiar faces, no baby, no husband, nothing, basically.
No idea what just happened.
Yeah, no idea what happened.
Or why.
So it was traumatic for both of us, obviously mainly Erica. But she's still smiling. Look at that face. And most importantly, this one is healthy and happy, and she's a great little baby. Luckily the nurses and everybody that's been involved in this whole thing has just been amazing. One of the biggest things that helped me in that time was our doula. Our doula is a birthing coach, if you don't know. Her name was Laura. She was incredible. She stayed with me the whole time, made sure I was looked after, and the nurses kept me in the loop of what was going on. And I don't think we could have got through it without her.
No, she was wonderful.
She was amazing. So, Laura, if you watch this, this is a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for everything you did for us. So, that all happened yesterday. We took a day to recover and kind of get used to what happened. Obviously, didn't film anything. So, we are going home shortly. We're going to introduce the baby to the girls, Autumn and Olivia. So, I'm looking forward to that. Baby's home. I'm gonna go get the girls now. This should be interesting. You excited to meet your sister, girls?
Yeah!
Let's go see her, shall we?
I will scream I see that baby.
Let's do it.
Hi, Mommy. Oh, so cute.
This is your baby sister.
It's so tiny.
She is tiny, isn't she? She was in my belly.
It might you still have a...
It'll take a while.
Okay. Let her not open her eyes.
Because she's sleepy. You want to open your eyes and say hi to your sisters?
Stop there.
Oh, big yawn.
She's squeezing.
You're not the little one anymore. She's the youngest one now.
Oh, you're so pretty. So happy, baby. Happy baby. Here you go, baby.
Yeah, this is your room.
Yeah. This is for the baby change. The diaper.
Our little family is complete.
Just leave.